Shalom, coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rukak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going to be titled Haughty, haughty spirit. And let's just go into the word haughty real quick in etymology. We can go haughtiness. Let's go haughty. Proud, disdainful, high in one's own estimation, so one's own opinion, one's own guess, one's own thought. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. Arrogant, presumptuous. You can go down here. Having or showing arrogant superiority to and disdain of those one views as unworthy, a more swaggering mood than usual, right? And one example is this: women are like this, like without, you don't have to like really explain that too much. You can see it. Women are like that, but you have men that are like that too, right? And being haughty is not a spirit you want to be in. Just in general, being in the truth, you don't want to be in that spirit. Now, in the world, the haughtiness is just, the world's wicked, right? But the women in the world are all haughty, which is why the scriptures also say that the Most High will do a new thing, or make a new thing, the woman shall compass a man, roughly paraphrasing, right? So they compass a man because of their haughtiness. They're proud, and, and they're being pumped up by simps, right? Like they're just pumping them up, telling you, oh, you look beautiful today, da-da-da-da. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, I wish I could be with you if I had one night with you. Oh, man. And you're just pumping the tires. And you have even the ugly ones, like the ones that are like 3s, 4s, that are proud. It's just like, what do you have to be proud of? You have, what? How are you proud? The ones that look good, like the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, even the 7s, 7.5s. Okay, it makes sense why your tires are being pumped. Now, your tires shouldn't be pumped regardless, because if you're a man of the truth, you know why. Because they are not above you. You're above them. But, like I said, this Most High say you make a new thing. But the men of the world, they don't know that because they're dumb. They're foolish. They're sottish. So they're going to pump these tires because they only know that the world is... actually, they're not even aware of it, that the world is geared to them, the women. So just fall into that trap, which is a trap of being a simp, which is pumping their tires. And now you're pumping the tires of these women. But the men of the truth are not going to do that, right? And if they have that gift with women, because the Most High, and I was listening to Apostle Gabar's lesson, right? He will give gifts to certain brothers. Some brothers have the gift to deal with women. But even if you have that gift, you're still going to catch hell, because at the end of the day, you're still in the truth. But even with that gift that you have to deal with women, you still are not, you're not being a simp when you're dealing with them, because they're proud and you know that they're haughty. So you put them in a certain category and you deal with them a certain way, right? So right here, Isaiah 32:9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. So these women are at ease because their tires are being pumped. They're haughty. Everyone's pumping their tires, Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech, right? And this also goes to because Israel is also referred to as a woman, right? So the men are also referred to as a woman too, because we are the woman, the bride of the bridesmen, the bridegroom, which is Yahweh Shai, right? So this goes both ways, because you have men in the truth that are at ease. They're not taking this truth seriously. They're not studying. Whatever they're supposed to be doing, they're not doing it, right? They're just not doing it. They're in carnality and not in spirituality, Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come, right? And that's slowly going to come, right? It's slowly starting to happen. But right now, they're not at that point yet, right? So same when it comes to the men and the women. The ones that are in that haughty spirit, they are still at ease right now. They're not seeing the future, what's going to come. Because when the future comes, a lot of these haughty spirits, whether men or women, are going to be destroyed, right? Like the men that are so-called call themselves being in the truth, that are haughty, proud, right, prideful, are going to be rooted out and destroyed. And the women that are in that spirit are going to be humbled. And some of them are going to be destroyed too, but they're going to be humbled and they're going to understand that they're not really on top. Okay, that was just an illusion, right? Right? Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Yeah, and they're going to tremble when the thing starts happening, when these race wars start happening, these riots, these world wars start happening, right? Famine starts happening, hyperinflation starts happening, right? These plagues start happening even worse, so even worse. Then they're gonna be scared, and then all their benefits that they're getting, you know, the luxuries and all that stuff is gonna be taken away. Then they're gonna be trembling, they're gonna be scared, right? They shall lament for their teats, and the teats is like luxuries, like basically, you know, money, you know, they have child support and all this stuff, you know, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, right? So now we're going to go to Proverbs, because the scriptures also say 7 women shall compass one man. And 7 is just a number of completion, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean 7. I mean, it can mean a huge number. And that in the kingdom, you're going to have so many women. It's going to be past 7, obviously. It's going to be thousands, right? But when all these rights wars, like I was saying, all those other things happen, they're going to come to you, right? The Most High is going to bring these, like Apostle Gabar was saying, Yahweh Shai is saving the creme de la creme for you. The creme de la creme. The best of the best, right? For right now. And then, you know, get in the kingdom, you're really going to have the best of the best, right? Because when the shit hits the fan, so to speak, they're going to look for someone to protect them, right? Because all those riot wars and stuff, they're going to get scared and, you know, things are going to happen. And they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know what to do. Because they go after power, right? So you have the power, which is knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which is what you're supposed to be building up during this time when you're not dealing with a woman. If you have the opportunity, well, if you're in a situation where you're not dealing with one, you should be feeling your spirit, increasing your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, your faith, right? Growing, getting stronger in the spirit. So when those times do come, and these women are all scattered brain, whatever, they're going to come to you because you know what's going on. You know how to handle yourself. You're stable. Like the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? So you're going to be stable, and they're looking for stability, which is power during a chaos time, right? Proverbs 16:18, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, right? So the ones that are prideful are going to be destroyed. The next step is a destruction, right? The ones that are haughty, the next step that they're going to take is a big, deep fall into a ditch, right? Better it is to be in humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud, right? So you want to be in a humble spirit. And then in this sense, it's going to be the women. The women are going to be in that humble spirit with the lowly because we are considered the low. By that time, we're going to be the strong, the mighty, right? Then to divide the spoil with the proud, right? And you don't want to divide your spoils as a man in the truth. When that time comes, you're not going to divide your spoils with the proud woman. You're not going to divide your spoils with that woman. You're going to tell her to keep it moving because you're going to remember what she did. And on top of it, if she still has that spirit of pride, you're not going to want to deal with her anyway. So you're not dividing any of your spoils with her, right? Because Yahweh B'Shem Yoshai is going to take care of his men during those times. He says he's going to put up a standard, right? And as for the man, right, Yahweh Shai is not going to divide his spoils with a proud man. He's going to get rid of you. Because the spoils is for the men, the elect, the ones that have been striving, working the best of their ability, right? So the last one is 1 Corinthians 11:7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head. Actually, it's like... Okay, yeah. I just want to read the whole thing. 1 Corinthians 11:7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man, right? So when a man's prophesying, he's not supposed to cover his head. You're supposed to take your head off, right? Prophesying, praying, you're supposed to take, your head's not supposed to be covered. But a woman's supposed to have her head covered, right? For For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. So the man is not of the woman. So the man is not supposed to be, the man is not made for the woman, right? The woman is made for the man, right? Basically. And right there, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man, right? But that's not what's going on right now. Like, because the scriptures also say, like I said, the woman shall compass the man. The Most High will make a new thing, right? Roughly paraphrasing. But that's just because of what's going on in wickedness and everything like that. When everything comes back to order, this is what's going to happen. Because this is where it started. It started where the woman was made for the man. So it's going to go back to the natural state and order of things, right? So that's it on that. That's the point. The point has been made. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. And you don't want to be in that haughty spirit as a man of the truth, right? Because you'll be destroyed. You'll be destroyed. That's the most important thing you need to know. So if you're in that spirit, you need to pray. Maybe you need to go on a fast, but you need to get that spirit off of you. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I'd like to close out by saying, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Death and destruction to his wicked kingdom and 2/3 as well. Kwam Yasharallah, Abad Babal, Shalom.